Hey, you guys, welcome back to another Coaching for Coaches live interview, where today we are going to talk to a dream life coach who has a really unique niche. And when you think about coaching, oftentimes you think about coaching somebody who's going through a hard time. I don't know about you, but when I got into the helping professions and became a clinical psychologist, that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to coach people who were going through a hard time and help them see it to the other side. I wanted to support somebody who is going from good to great. And what I learned in the clinical psychology world is that there's actually a lot of ways to do that. There's lots of different little niches that you can connect with. And so, with my Stop Sis and our nonprofit, we work with trauma and trafficking survivors. With my business, I support business entrepreneurs, owners who are looking to level up and need that mindset breakthrough, right? Because we know that even in business, it's 80% mindset. And I have dream life coaches that are focusing in on teens and really supporting that niche, right? Though that time in your life when you don't really know what you want to do, and yet it feels like there's all this pressure. Our next coach has a very unique niche, and I think it's something that most people listening to this are going to want to learn about, because if you are near 40 or above, this is relevant to you. And so, as somebody who's now 43, I'm now starting to think, oh, what is this menopause thing, and how does this work, and how is this going to impact me? And not only do I want to check it out and learn more about it and know what my body is going to go through, I need the skills and tools to support my life as I go through it, right? So it's my body, but it's also my mindset, and it's anxiety, and it's future focused, and it's dreaming again. And it's all of these things that we do within dream life coaching, yet packaged for those who are experiencing pre, peri, post menopause. So big welcome to Amanda Handlockton. Yay!
Hi,
Our
thank you.
resident menopause expert. I am very looking forward to continuing to learn from you. So, before we dive into what you're doing now, I'd love to
Mhm.
hear a bit about what got you here. So, why did you say yes to Dream Life Coaching to begin with? Because I have to say, oftentimes when by the time they finally say yes, right, they've thought about it for quite a while. So, tell us a bit
Mhm.
about your story.
So, first of all, I will say that my menopause journey started about 2 years before I took the 90-day U-turn. And so for those 2 years, I struggled trying to do things my own way. And along that first part of the journey, I really lost a big part of myself. My self confidence was down because it was such a struggle to overcome some of these very normal, very daily menopause symptoms that I was having. And I actually had a conversation with a couple of my friends who had previously taken the program just a few months before I ended up joining. And they had really stressed how amazing the program was in itself to regain that mindset, to regain control over those habits,
Yeah.
in your daily life that can help support
To kind of
you.
find yourself again, in a
Yes,
sense. Yeah.
yes. And so when I joined the program, I was really excited, very open minded to what was going to happen. And it was really, for me, very amazing over the next 12 weeks, kind of where the program like shifted in my life, like the habits that I did start to really focus on. Through the accountability that was given in the group and the fact that there was such a support there in maintaining these habits, and not just the daily habits of water and sleep and hypnosis and movement, but the consistent habit of journaling, which is something I never really put much thought into, but the staying consistent with doing the work and doing the work on myself. And what I began to realize over the course of the program was there was what much more to the journey than what I was even exposing myself to, and the program allowed me to see that. But more importantly, so many people don't know what they could be doing in their daily lives to support their own transition in this journey. And so I started to really kind of grow a new fire for the menopause journey and really want to be able to deliver that to my friends, my family, women I haven't even met yet, because
Right.
it's really amazing. Like, there's so many different symptoms, right? And so everyone has their own journey, and that's exactly what 90-day U-turn also provides. Is like, it doesn't matter what kind of journey you have, this program will help support your life and help you figure out how to manage that.
So, all right. So you are a nurse. You're a nurse by
Yes.
trade, right?
Yes.
So understanding the physical symptoms of menopause, like that comes naturally to you. But even in your own menopause journey, it kind of took you you lost yourself in the
Yeah.
process,
Yeah.
potentially losing a bit of your spark, having some anxiety, some of the monkey mind, as we call it, with the
Yeah.
negative thoughts and what you might, I mean, even at our age, right? We're like, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? And so you're in this pivot point
Mm-hmm.
going through menopause yourself. And then it sounds like 90-day U-turn kind of helped lit that spark back. Tell me more.
Yeah. So as I'm going through the program, I'm still doing a lot of my own independent research, right? Still trying to figure out how to incorporate new things that will allow me to essentially feel like I did just before my symptoms started, because I remember that summer. I remember how great that summer is. I look back to that summer and I was like, we had so much energy. We did traveling. I was losing weight, and just like that, it flipped. And I spent the next 2 years trying to figure out, how do I get back to that point? So, yeah, I'm on this journey in 90-day U-turn, and I just realized after talking, most of my friends are my age group, right? So we're constantly talking about all of these constraints we feel that we have now that we didn't just have. And so it really just got me thinking that this is something that would be beneficial for so many women out there to know that you can make some very simple changes initially. And honestly, the magnitude of what menopause encapsulates, like the nutrition, the health, the hormone replacement therapy, the intimacy outside of all of those daily physical symptoms like poor sleep, brain fog, low energy, the weight gain. Like, it's not just, like you said, it's not just physical. Literally, there's life changes that happen. And
Right, right.
I can't actually get enough of what I'm learning and how much growth I'm just experiencing right now, which is why I wanted to do the coaching program, because I knew that I can't gatekeep. I can't keep this stuff to myself. Like, that's not fair, because you can still go into a doctor's office today. In fact, I had 2 appointments this year, one with a family doc and one with a surgeon, and they literally both looked at me and said, "You're too young for perimenopause." And I'm like, well, I've been on the journey for 2 years, so I'm not too young.
Right, right.
So,
Okay, so you are weaving in your nursing and the menopause physical symptoms with the dream life content, which is really the mindset, the
yes.
dreaming, the spark, the getting your life back, really owning who you are and building that inner strength. And you're weaving it together into your own program, which is so
Mhm.
stinking fun. So
Mhm.
tell us a bit about what your program is going to entail for somebody who wants to find themselves again and is in menopause and wants really the whole package.
Yeah. So, over the 12-week program, there are a lot of different areas of menopause that I will be educating and sharing about. So, of course, initially we're going to start with, what is menopause? What happens to our bodies in menopause? Let's kind of understand the science behind how our hormones affect this process and what types of side effects occur during this process. But then we'll get into more of the lifestyle stuff. So I'll be talking about nutrition. I'll be talking about sexual intimacy. I will be talking about an exercise program, moods, anxiety, how to handle stress, what to do with sleep. And so during the 12-week program, I'll be interweaving some 90-day U-turn program stuff that fits in. So we will be talking about thought traps and mindset and stress relief and communication with your partner, And then I'll also be having one-to-one sessions with each one of my clients so we can discuss goals at the beginning of the program and we can continue to follow up on those. But I can interweave other 90-day program exercises to help each individual meet their goals, like privately. So we can
Right.
talk through more specific what's going on with your journey and how can we work through that together so you can meet this goal at the end of 12 weeks that you would like to
So
obtain.
it sounds like there's some curriculum, right? So there's some training that they'll go through. There's a community where you guys will be meeting together to talk through stuff, but then we'll also get one-on-one time to be like, okay, this is what's happening. What should I try? And you're going to
Yes.
be able to guide and give some ideas and resources for their specific symptoms that are really impacting them at this time.
Yes.
Awesome. Very cool. And I think
Mhm.
that this is an age group that, well, number one, everybody needs 90-day U-turn, right? We've all had 60-year-olds being like, how am I just now learning this? And then we have teens going through it like, oh my gosh, this is like, we know it's going to set them up for life because they are learning skills that are going to support them. And so in this stage of life, when there's increased anxiety and like the hormonal changes, I also have heard a lot about like, this is when children are leaving the home often, and then parents need more support and caregiving. So there's a lot of changes that happen in your 40s and 50s. We're not dead yet. You know, we still got a whole lot of life to live, and we want to live it to the fullest, feeling good. We
Yes.
don't want to feel the slow decline in our bodies. So after 12 weeks of learning about menopause and the mindset hacks, and changing some of their physical habits, what could somebody experience? And I know everybody's body's different, everybody's experience is different, but what's your hope?
Well, my hope is that minimally we're meeting the goals that were set forth at the beginning of the program, right? Because as our body continuously changes and we start to manage some symptoms, everyone's journey is not the same. But I am hoping that as other symptoms arise or life happens, right? There's crises that happen like over the next several years or even decades that they will also learn the foundation and how to tackle that and be prepared in how to make sure that they don't necessarily lose themselves again.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's
I often say 90-day U-turn, it's not like it's 3 months and then you forget. It's actually skills that will compound. And these
Mhm.
are things that you're going to be able to utilize again and again and again. And I have people message me and go, oh my gosh, life just happened. And I totally went back to my book and utilized the skills that I learned in 90-day U-turn. And that will be similar here. It's not just like 3 months and then you forget what you
Right.
learned. It's like you're now building a skill set to handle when you're having sleep issues again, or when you're having problems falling asleep, or like this is game changing information because if you can nip that in the bud quickly, you don't
Mhm.
need to go years with hot flashes. You don't need to go years with restless, sleepless nights. Like you can skip all of that stuff by preparing yourself through Amanda's program. So how can they learn more? I know you're launching at the end of this month, your first beta group. Tell us
Yeah.
how they can get involved.
So I do have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. So you can just search my name. I will be officially announcing my group page, which will be called Reclaim Your Rhythm on Facebook. So I'll be officially announcing that this week. So then I can talk more about the freebie group that I am hosting at the end of the month. And I am going to educate on a very specific area of menopause and just kind of touch and give you a little showcase on some of the stuff that you can expect in the bigger program. And then, yeah, from that group page will really be the launch of the beta group in May.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you're 40 and above, you're invited. I mean, really anybody's invited that's going through this. I know, Amanda, you said the doctor said you were too young, so who
Yeah.
knows? But at the end of the day, if you are interested in learning about menopause, you're experiencing menopause symptoms yourself, this is a really a great opportunity for you to be a part of Amanda's inaugural group where she's going to ask for feedback and give you a bit of a discount, and like you'll be a part of the foundation. And so when you're a part of something new, I can say it's the best time because the leader is so invested and excited, and it's not old news anymore. And so being a part of this special group with Amanda is a really, really big deal. And I would recommend anybody who is interested to reach out to her and at least get a taste during that the freebie challenge that you're going to be hosting at the end of the month. You're going to be doing some videos, some education stuff, and they'll get a taste of what the big program is all about. So friend Amanda on social media and stay tuned for when these programs are available, because I think it's, again, you don't need to waste years spinning your wheels when we can help you get through these symptoms quickly. Anything else? Oh, Amanda. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
We totally forgot.
I was hoping you were going to. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. We are not done yet.
Right.
Okay. So for those of you that are in the Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, West Michigan area, we have something super special for you. We are hosting 5 live workshops, 2 hours each, 1 per month. And the 5th one is going to be a dream dinner where we act as if we've already achieved all of our goals. It's going to be it's kind of like a costume party. We're going to have appetizers and a band and all these cool things. It's at a really fun location in downtown Grand Rapids. And we're going to, so the 5th meeting is this dream dinner, right? And so the first 4, you guys are going to help us prepare for it. So we've got 4 Dream Life coaches who are coming together to put on this live transformational event. We'd call it, Girls Night Out, personal development style. You will leave sparked, motivated, and excited about what's to come. And so, Amanda, what would you say? It's called Find Your Power. Tell us what your vision of the workshop.
So my vision. I am really looking forward to having some fun and diving really deep into some things that really, as women, can really bring us down. Whether it's the emotions or the thoughts that really kind of take away our energy. I'm really excited about just diving deep into some content and really providing some good resources. So when people do leave, whether they have something that happens the next day, they can remember and recall back and be like, oh, I can do that method, like the countdown, if it's a countdown method, or remembering even the powerful words that will be spoken into them, like during this event. And I cannot wait until that 5th night, because I really think we're going to see some amazing dreams come true. Like
it's so much fun. It is. It's so much fun. It's kind of like a fill your cup event, and so you're going to leave overflowing, whether it's resparked for a new goal, motivated towards your current goal, more clear. We're going to give you exercises. Then we're going to do it in session. So it's not like we're giving you a ton of ideas that we say, oh, go do this on your own time. Mm-hmm. We're going to actually do it with you. So you have a chance to practice and get feedback and connect with people in the meeting. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll post the event in the comments here so you guys can grab your ticket. We have a limited space because of the locations that we're at. And so be sure to grab your ticket. You can do one event at a time, or you can do all 5 for a discount. But we'd really love to have you. And Amanda, I know you went to one that was kind of our practice session. And then you signed up for the certification. And so I think there was a spark that was lit even there.
Absolutely. That was an amazing event. Even though there were strangers I didn't know, it was really good to see that we were all there for so many different reasons, like what we were hoping to get out of it, which I think is just truly speaks to how amazing the program is, as far as the different areas in everybody's life that it can touch. And I'm really excited about this workshop event, not only for my own experience, but just I can't wait to see the transformations in just 5 sessions.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, West Michigan, or anyone in Michigan or within hours drives, you're welcome. I'll post the link below. Be sure to grab your ticket because we will sell out. We do have a limited time or limited capacity. So, all right. Well, Amanda, I want to say congratulations. I know when I first met you, you had a lot of ideas, but also a lot of insecurity. It was like, I want to, but there was a lot of hesitation. And so what I've seen from you is number one, you're showing up for yourself and for the group, but your spark is lit and you're taking action and you're not overthinking it, right? You're doing
Right.
it and recognizing that we can always pivot and we'll learn as we go. But I've seen you take more action in these last 6 months than maybe you have for a few years because it was all stuck in your head. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm excited for what's to come. And again, all the links I'll post in the comments here in a minute. We'd love to see you either in Amanda's menopause group or in our live Find Your Power events.
Yes.
Thanks, Amanda. Have an awesome night, you guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.